Well, hello. This is Keith Neely. We are live, Licata Live. It is April 16th, and we're in an unusual spot today. We are at Lake of the Woods, and Carrie Jane, my lovely bride, is getting a fishing lesson with Louis Amador. Here we are at Lake of the Woods, Virginia. I get asked all the time, is the fishing any good here at Lake of the Woods? So Carrie's going to fish in the background. I wanted to talk to the most experienced fisherman I know, the guy that knows Lake of the Woods backwards and forwards more than anybody I know. Unfortunately, he wasn't available, so I had to speak with Louis Amador instead. So I have Louis Amador joining us right now. Louis, thank you, man. Thank you for doing this. Carrie, you all set back there?
I think so, yeah.
All right, there you go. Right. Well, Carrie, you got anything to say? Here, that's a lead, but I'll let somebody else get it. All right, I'm with Louis Amador. Louis, everybody asks, they say, why do you always shake with your left hand? I'm shaking with my right hand. It's just the way the camera thing works. So it's right-handed. Uh-oh. Rotate your iPhone. All right. All right. Hey, man. So, Louis, how are you, brother?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming, man.
I love helping you guys out here, and it's my pleasure to be out here with you guys.
Well, like I said, I was looking for a great fisherman, but I got you.
You don't have to say it twice.
You've been fishing a long time. You've lived in Lake of the Woods for how long?
I moved here. I got stationed down here through the military in 2004. And honestly, I thought I was going to do 4 years. I was working in D.C., Suitland, Maryland, actually, and I thought I was going to do 4 years and get out of town because of the commute.
Right.
And it didn't turn out like that. My kids were at the time they were in middle school and going into high school, and
It's a 15-minute show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so 4 years it turned into here we are in 2004. I couldn't leave. I loved it. My family loved it, and the fishing is good. Yeah. And the fishing is good.
All right, all kidding aside. So you fished in Miami and all. You fished all over the place. You fished a lot.
Yeah. Luckily, I lived in Miami before Miami exploded with population, and I was living near the Everglades, so there was a lot of fishing to be done there everywhere.
And you fished in this lake at Lake of the Woods for 20 years or so?
Yeah. Since I moved in, you got one?
Not yet.
She's gonna need help casting. You got a casting
Let me
gear?
try it on my own first.
All right.
Call for help.
All right, so we'll keep talking. If we get hit in the ear, just...
So yeah, I've been fishing here. The fishing is very good here in this lake. We have a largemouth bass.
That's what I was going to ask.
We have a crappie, speckled trout.
Catfish, any?
Catfish, a lot of catfish here. Good eating catfish too, and good size.
And it's April 16th. Is this a good time? This is
yeah. This is actually for some fishermen, this might be like the peak of fishing, because you have a lot of activity going on. You have what's called the fish are spawning. It hasn't begun yet, but they're starting to move in. The water temperature today, I noticed it was like 61 in some areas, and so they're getting close. Right now, what they call the bucks are kind of, which are the smaller male bass that are moving in, kind of, setting up the ground and protecting, scoping things out. And then the big mamas will come in and do the thing, and then the show is on. I mean, there'll be good sized fish being caught. And
what do you use? What would you put on your line?
Well, I like what's called a senko, which is like a worm, kind of without a tail. I could show you one of those. I have them out. And then also a fluke is one of my favorite because it has a lot of action in the water. So and they're very easy to fish. It's
just
When you say a worm without a tail, what does that mean? I have a picture right here.
What's this?
No,
what's Carrie?
well, yeah. This is
Don't give us junk to fish with, Louis.
I'm probably gonna get hooked here, but
Don't give her junk to fish with.
Yeah, this is a different setup right here. This is I'll take this out here so you can see.
All right. Wait, I don't know what I'm doing, man.
Oh yeah, man, I'm a big fan of yours. I follow you guys. So this is the big time. This is a Senko, Senko, and it's a worm without a tail. Very popular. One of the more popular things out in the industry.
How do you hook it, man? This
now,
almost sound.
This is called a wacky style. Okay, this is wacky. Just you hook it sideways, and then there's a weight in the top. That's wacky style. But usually you're just casting out like she's doing out in the open and hope for the best. If you're gonna pinpoint an area that you want to, I'll put another one on you here, that you want to hit a particular spot, I rig it differently. Like if they're bedding already and you know there's something there, the way to do it is without a weight, is at this time.
Top.
Yeah, and just let it float down slowly to it. But
and that's by docks and all that, and that's probably where you would want to fish right now.
Correct. Yep. There. Let me set her back up so that she could catch a big one here.
And then when you're reeling it in, you just reel it.
The body is twitching a little bit. Maybe I forgot to tell you that.
No, that's all right.
Lewis, I tell you, man.
So yeah, I mean, you know, but she is a professional. She knows how to do this. So yeah, just there you go.
Look at that.
That's action right there.
That's my girl, man. She knows
I'll take a little credit for that. I'll take a little credit for that. But yeah, this is a very nice lake, and it's got a lot of fish in it, enough to keep people busy. Most of the fishermen they catch fish here. They do what's called catch and release.
Right.
They throw it right back into the lake, and that's that's good.
How deep is this lake?
Usually, for the most part, the deepest that I've come across in my graphs it's about 42 to 46, and that's near what's called the old dam.
The old dam, yeah.
And so that's about it. But for the most part, people are fishing. You know.
How about by the new dam? How deep is it over there? It's pretty deep too, right?
No. Like right off the dam and by the gas pump, you're looking at 14, 16, 18 feet.
Okay.
And then it kind of levels out to 12 and so forth. But yeah, it's a nice lake. A lot of activity here, and a lot a people use it.
It's a beautiful day to be out here for sure.
It is.
I'm gonna do a little panoramic kind of thing. If you can kind of get a view of the water, it as our boy Brian Hargett says. Actually, it's pretty good. I'll just leave it like that. I won't say what he says. Thank you, Louis.
Yeah,
Again, right-handed.
No problem. That's one thing that a lot of people have asked is like, hey, what's that motor you have in front of the boats for the?
The trolling motor.
What's called the trolling motor?
Ruin it?
Yeah, no. I mean, and it's actually one of the motors or one of the equipment that we use the most. Because you have an engine that gets you from point A to point B, but then once you get there, you bring down the trolling motor and off you go, and you keep moving. As a matter of fact, I might have to put it down so I don't hit the buoy that we're about to hit right now. So I could show you how that works out real quick.
All right, now we'll try to turn around. Carrie, how's it going over there?
We're good. I think my line is a little. I noticed a little angle in it, but I think we're good.
All right. Did anybody bring a beer?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That's the beauty of Lake of the Woods.
All right, hey, I do want to remind you while we have a second, we do have our shredded event this Saturday at right in front of our office. It is from 11 to 2. We just had tax season, so bring all of your unwanted stuff. Come on by, say hi. We have a couple food trucks out there, and we're taking donations for the animals, right?
Yep.
All right. Louis Amador, I know some of you guys probably did recognize him. He had a short-lived television show, Fishing with Louis. He had a modicum of his success. So I guess, you're living off your royalties now?
Yeah, believe it or not, I was very famous for a little short time, But it was cool. It was all fun. I met a lot of people that I know that I probably would not have met in my own, world. And it was very cool, very informative. A lot of folks that they would compliment me saying about the show, and it was a learning show.
No, well, it's missed around here, so maybe we can get it going again.
All right.
All right. Well, Carrie Jane, do you have anything?
No, I'm just enjoying fishing.
No?
Now it's time to catch.
I was hoping you would catch something by now,
it'll happen as soon as the camera goes.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that she will be getting.
We can stay on until you catch one, but I'm running out of things to ask you. Oh no, there are fishing tournaments here. Tell me about that.
Yes, there is. Throughout the years, I was doing a lot of fishing tournaments here at the lake, and the program has grown a lot since when we started. I was doing it with one of my partners and so forth, like my kids. When they got old enough, they were part of it, and we did. We had a good time, a lot of memories. We did okay. Made the newspaper one time, so I still have that clipping. But yeah, it still goes on, and feel free to reach out to the.
Let me ask you this: if we got a lot of people here, grandkids coming in there, where's a good place for kids to come out and fish? Can they fish off the bank or what's?
Yeah, one thing that I did cover in one of my shows was that you don't have to have a boat to fish and be successful either. There is many places that the community has given has made the opportunities for people without a boat to go out and fish and be pretty successful. You just got to put your time in the water. You have all the beaches areas. Be careful if people are fishing. You don't want to. If
and there's
people
a few
are swimming.
designated spots too, right? Certainly by the dam here and the dock here.
Throughout the lake, you have
the water stations.
Exactly. You have some mailboxes and so areas that you could go ahead and put your car park there and
let me ask you this: Lake Anna, have you ever fished out there?
I have fished out there.
Tell me the differences between.
Big lake, one of the biggest lakes that Virginia has. It does get crowded, and so there is a lot of. You got to be careful. It's big.
They have striper.
They have stripers there on the cold side too. That's because that
we
lake,
don't have stripers here in this lake.
No, we don't.
Okay.
And but yeah, Lake Anna is it's a good
so
lake.
it's got a private side. It's got
what they call that. They call it the hot side because of the power plant that's there, but that's.
Is the fishing comparable on both sides, or is it?
Well, the hot side traditionally has always produced smaller fish. Okay. They don't grow as big as they will on the regular lake. I guess I'm not.
You're not a fishologist.
Let's blame it on
you slept in a Holiday Inn last night.
But that's why I'm a big fan of your shows, man. But yeah, they do grow smaller. Usually like a 5, 6, 7 pounder is the biggest that you're gonna get in the hot side.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I understand you've been in fuego in your golf game lately. Tell me about that.
Well, there's always I've been doing well in my golf game.
How's the band doing?
The band. The band.
All right, that's enough about that. All right. Well, thank you for joining us this week. Really? No, she's just kidding. All right, well,
I believed it.
I did too. All right, until next time.
Thank you.